We are with Ms. Katrina Leung, Executive Director, Messe Berlin, Singapore. And we are on the second day of ITB Asia, which looks quite emphatic from the last years as well.
Thank you.
Katrina, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm very good. I'm feeling good with the show. I think our first day went pretty well, I must say. We have a lot of buyers, exhibitors, and this is the best edition for ITB Asia, I must say.
Fantastic. Last day it was Finland who was announced as a partner country for ITB
Yes.
Asia, and we had witnessed you signing the contract as well.
Yes.
Would you like to share some more excitement about Finland coming in as your partner country for 2016?
Well, there will be a lot of activities that are happening with Visit Finland. They'll be announcing the Stopover Finland, as they mentioned. We will also be having a lot of marketing initiatives to push a bit more on the Visit Finland. There will be a lot of surprises. I can't share with you too much, but definitely you have to look out for 2016 in terms of our campaign for Visit Finland, since especially they are our partner country.
Fantastic. Coming from a different industry to travel industry, would you like to share some of the challenges that you faced while coming to this industry and heading this event?
Well, I would say that within the industry, I came from an events industry, and so the basic things in terms of running the exhibition would be pretty much the same. I would say logistics and all those, but I think the most challenging part when I was starting out ITB Asia was mainly on the content, because I wasn't familiar with the travel and technology or the travel industry as a whole, and it took me some time to understand all the value chain of the entire travel industry. And I think that is one of the biggest challenges as well for ITB Asia, is how do you deliver the best content and the most updated content to everyone, especially since we are the leading show in Asia Pacific, and we have to be the one who would be the forefront in terms of information as well as content that we need to deliver to our audience. And a lot of expectations are, in ITB Asia, especially since it's the biggest show. So I would say that would be the main challenge that we had in terms of finding the relevant content and the most important content to deliver to our audience.
I must say you have lived up to the expectations as of now.
Thank you.
Would you be sharing some of your thoughts about the new buyers and new exhibitors that have come up? And would you like to share some of the new conference programs that ITB Asia 2015 is hosting for this year?
Sure. For exhibitors, we have a number of new exhibitors. I must say we have Lithuania, Iceland, Poland. So these are some of the few that we actually have in terms of new exhibitors. We also have a lot of increase in terms of space. For example, like Philippines increased by almost 70%. We also have increases from India as well as Malaysia and Singapore. So definitely the floor is expanding. In terms of content or in terms of conference, we have a lot of new things happening this year. So we have partnerships with ISAP, which is more focusing on MICE. We also have partnership with Destination Elite, who is doing luxury. Of course, we also have KIT, who is doing the association topics. We also have partnership with GBTA on corporate travel. And we also have a lot of partnership. We also have Travel Daily, which is doing the China focus on online travel. So these are some of the few things that we have been adding on to the content of the show to make it more exciting for a lot of our attendees.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
As I know that you are a very tech savvy person and you are pretty much on the social media as well.
Yes, that's
would you like to share the importance of social media and its growing importance in the coming days in terms of promoting the travel business and
Yes.
as far as events industry is concerned as well?
I would say social media, you're right. Social media is one of the most important things, especially in an events business. I would say that the traditional marketing, you can reach as many as you can, but not the entire world. But in terms of doing social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, I think it's the most cost-effective way of actually spreading any news that you have for your show. And I think it is very, very important for an events company or an event itself to actually make sure that you have a social media campaign.
Right. Speaking about the sustainability features of ITB Asia and probably the corporate social responsibility,
Yes.
the CSR, would you like to throw some light on these two features of ITB Asia and how is it catering to it?
Well, it is definitely getting more and more interesting. We have a lot of new partners, and at the same time, we also added more content on it. And as you could see on the show floor, we have emphasized it more in terms of the presence, in terms of the key content that we have. So basically, I would say that it is something that is getting more and more important in terms of relevance in the industry, and ITB Asia is definitely pushing it in the industry in terms of sustainable tourism as well as CSR.
Fantastic, Katrina. To wrap it up, would you like to share at least 2 or 3 of the most intriguing features of 2016 as you will be heading it towards for our
Well,
leaders?
I must say that we will definitely continue with our travel and technology showcase. Since I have mentioned previously in someone that I've been speaking with, is that we have an increase of 80% travel and technology companies on the show floor, and that shows that it is one of the most important aspects in the travel industry. Next is we are also maybe looking at a destination showcase, which is something like copying what we did for travel and technology. So this is giving an opportunity for destinations to share what they have to offer to our audience. So these are some of the things we're looking at, but we still have to plan for next year.
Fantastic. And that was Katrina Leung, Executive Director of Messe Berlin, Singapore, talking to Travel and Tour World at ITB Asia 2015.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks.